Oops, cut that out. Hey, thanks so much for coming by. Nope, we're gonna start over. I hated that. Hey, thanks so much for coming by. Did you get a new shirt? I like it. So, okay, that was super duper awkward. We're not doing that. We're not keeping that in there. We're gonna edit that out. Okay? Okay. Hey, thanks for coming over. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, is that a new shirt? I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so, oh, it's been a week. How about you? Yeah, I know, ups and downs. It's been like a roller coaster of a week. It's been crazy. What have you learned this week? Oh, what have I learned? Man, so this week I've been focusing a lot on self-worth, and I actually did a podcast the other day, but like, I know who I am inside, and I know the qualifications that I have, I know the skills that I've developed, and I know what I really should be worth if you put a value on like what you get paid. But it's been such a struggle to get to the point of believing that that's what I'm worth, and it's like there's been so many things where it's just like, oh, like this is why I haven't believed that. This is where I'm struggling. This is yeah. So this week I've really been focusing on, totally lost my words, but this week I've been focusing a lot on my worthiness and like where that's showing up. And even since I've been doing that, people have noticed a shift in me, and they can't even necessarily put their finger on what that shift is. But the thing is, it's like so many of these things that I'm naturally good at, I just discredit because it's natural to me, and I think I need to work hard for everything. Can you relate to that? I know, it's such an issue. Like, no, like, this is natural, but it is an amazing quality, so press into it. And one of the things that I was thinking about is, you know, in high school I had all these big dreams, and then they started like floating away, and I kind of just let them go. And all of a sudden, this person standing in front of me was a different person than that person I used to know. And the self-worth, even though skills were increasing, the self-worth wasn't. It was kind of, I don't know if it was on a plane or if it was sloping down, but there was a big difference. And you know, I tried so hard, and that was the problem. I was trying. I wasn't just being me. I was actually like trying so hard at everything, and that's just not gonna ever work because it's exhausting. So right now I'm learning to just be me and embrace that person, embrace where I've grown, but embrace the person that I used to be as well, and like go back to that place of playfulness and dreaming. So I'm gonna sing a song for you. Is that okay? Yeah? Cool. It's not simple to say. I'm gonna start over. Cut that and start over. It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. That place and this patrons have taken more than I gave them. You don't have to give more than you want. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be. Although it's true, I was never attention sweet center. So relate to this. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. Gotta be honest with yourself. She is hard on herself, so hard. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely. I always felt so alone. Most of the time, she's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. I now see how beautiful that place was, even though the feelings were rough. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now that I've got you, and you're not what I asked for, if I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who'd get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she gets stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She's messy, but she's kind. She is lonely. Most of the time, she's all of these mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Can you relate to that? Man, like, such strong dreams and like visions of how the world's gonna be, and then all of a sudden life happened and you're like, what happened? And that's why about 4 years ago I decided to pursue my dreams again, and big ones, and in a big way. I auditioned for The Voice. That was the first step that I took, like, and I was not ready, and I knew I wasn't ready. The second audition went much better because I was ready, but that's just like, I let life creep in, and then I decided that life was not gonna take me down, and I was gonna pursue these dreams. And then because of what I went through, I was like, you know what, I have got to put myself out there and tell people my story and show people who I am, because if not, I can't help people in the way that I want. And my, like, the thing that makes me come alive is helping people. And whew, man, yeah. What is your big dream? I love that so much for you, and believe me, I am on your side. I am sitting here rooting for you, and I believe there is room at the top for absolutely everybody. It takes a whole lot of hard work, yes, and it takes dealing with a lot of emotions that you don't necessarily want to, but man, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can do that. If you decide that entrepreneurship isn't what you want after you start doing it, pursue a different route. Life is way too short to be at a job that you're miserable at, and I'm speaking to myself when I say that. I spent 6 years, I haven't been at the job for a few months now, but I spent 6 years at a job I was completely miserable at. And I was so frustrated because I was like, you know, like, life is way too short to, like, be so miserable every day, and how can I change this? And so I had to really search for solutions to be able to change this. Can you relate to that at all? Yeah, so what did you do? How did you come up with a solution to get out of the miserable place that you were at? Yeah. Totally understand. Completely understand. Yeah, so anyway, my point is, you and I are both, all of us, everybody, you and I are both worth our dreams. We are worth getting everything we want, and we don't have to trample over anybody to do it. We can just be ourselves, and those that are trampling over people to get to where they want to go, they're probably not very happy. And those that are like raining on everybody else's parade negative, they're probably not where they want to be in life. So let's make a promise to ourselves right now, and each other, like, maybe we can hold each other accountable for this, that we are going to keep that in mind when anybody is trying to rain on our parade and keep us from pursuing our dreams. We keep in mind that they're probably miserable, and even if they're like super successful, but they trampled all over everybody to get there, they're probably also miserable. And so let's be thankful that that's not who we are, and let's talk to each other when we do feel that way, and help support each other, and get rid of anybody in our lives that don't have those same big dreams and are moving forward and supportive, because that's going to help us so much. So yeah, can we do that? Let's just high five on it, okay? All right, so next week, let's check in on each other and see how that's going. I really want to know. I really want to see how you're doing with it, and I will let you know how I'm doing with all of that. What do you say? All right, I will talk to you very soon. I'm so happy you got to come over. I loved our time together. I hope that you found a lot of joy in it as well. Cool. All right, have a great day.